His credibility matters, sir.
You are out of order. You are out of order. You're done. You can't say anything else right now.
Republicans don't want an opposition party. They want the minority to be quiet, to be silent. And when Democrats in congressional committee start to speak up, it becomes pandemonium. It becomes chaos in an effort to shut down the opposition, to break rules of the committee, and to be frantic in trying to silence reason and rationality and decency. And this is what took place yesterday with insurrectionist Andy Biggs. He is apparently now a chairman of a committee. And Dan Goldman, someone who I have my issues with, most certainly. But he did a good thing. And it is nice to have a certain level of expertise, especially related to committee hearings and the inner workings of a committee hearing. And Dan Goldman most certainly has that. And in this moment, I want to play for you. It is Dan Goldman getting under the skin of Andy Biggs so much that the mask drops and you can see he's shaking with rage that he is being questioned, that he's being challenged, that Dan Goldman is asserting his rights in committee as a Democrat, as a leader, as an elected official who represents a constituency. And Andy Biggs, the insurrectionist bigot, he doesn't want it. Anyway, you're going to see a lot of back and forth here. These types of... I'm going to leave it there. I'm getting myself in trouble by going on to the next thing I was going to say. You could guess what it is. Watch Dan Goldman make an easy work of bigot Andy Biggs.
Hearing. But the way to establish credibility is not, as you did, sir, just engage in personality attacks and personal innuendos. I'm happy to speak with you and to work with you about anything dealing with corruption in this building. I've been writing about that for 3 decades. I've been called as a witness for both the Democrats and Republicans dealing with that.
Well,
but the way to presume...
I've only seen you as a witness.
Your time has expired, sir. Your time has expired.
I'm happy to yield back.
Did you finish your question?
Only that the way that we can actually regain...
I thought my time has expired.
Your time has expired. I said your time expired. He gets an opportunity to finish answering the question.
I'd like to reclaim my time.
No, you have no additional time. You are out of order.
He's answering
Be quiet.
my question.
You are out of order.
I would like to reclaim
you cannot,
my time.
No. He's answering the question because you personally attacked him. I've said he can answer the question. I give that courtesy.
How did I personally attack him, Mr. Chairman?
You attacked his credibility. We're not going to get into we're not getting into this right now. What we're going to
get a witness. His credibility matters, sir.
You are out of order. You are out of order. You're done. You can't say anything else right now. You may finish answering your question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think that the one lesson from this exchange is that it's possible that we can restore credibility in this institution if we can just get beyond the personal attacks.
There were no personal attacks, Mr. Turley. You are a witness.
Done.
Your credibility matters.
You, sir, you have lost your credibility with me. I gave that courtesy to everyone on this bench.
Mr. Chairman.
You ask a question. If they wanted to continue to answer beyond the time limit, I said, time's expired, you may answer the question. That's my routine. That's what I did today. You challenged him, asked him a question. You wanted an answer. Your time has expired. He is answering the question.
Mr. Chairman,
you don't like his answer. Because you don't like his answer, you want to shut him up.
More of that. One, when you have the majority inviting dipshits and absolutely clown show like Turley, Professor Turley, who has never seen an action of Trump that he has not supported or tried to twist himself into a pretzel to justify, he is just not credible. But he's a fringe character who happens to have the letters after his name that they want to make it seem credible. Again, the phrase I use, the patina of credibility. Andy Biggs also doesn't even have the patina. He is just an insurrectionist supporting Donald Trump cult member who is there to try to advance the agenda of bigotry and chaos in our country. Thankfully, in this moment, Dan Goldman did the right thing. He didn't vote for censure or vote to punish other Democrats like he's done in the past, which I will never forget or never stop talking about. But as a tactician of messaging and understanding the inner workings of a committee, he's good at that. You'll remember him from before he was a congressman, when he was on the impeachment, the Ukraine hearings, I believe, with the Venmans and all that, when Donald Trump went through his first impeachment for trying to extort a foreign leader. Anyway, what do you think? I invite you to this conversation. You can click the comments below and we can have a conversation there. You can also call the voicemail line. Leave me a fewer than 3-minute voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Also, on this note about me criticizing Democrats, I'll say it again. I'm not here to prop up one party over the other. I'm a Democrat, most certainly. But my loyalty is to you. My loyalty is to the truth. My loyalty is to the United States of America and our Constitution. It's not to one particular political party or any particular political leader. People step out of line, they need to be criticized. That's what I'm going to do. If you want me to be just a cog in the machine of the Democratic Party, I don't have that in me. And I'm an authentic person who just is going to do what I believe is right and say what I believe is right. And I hope you'll join me on that journey, and I hope you'll adopt. I know many of you, this audience is large enough, and I've been around long enough that you know who I am and what I stand for. So I felt compelled to say that. I love and appreciate you very much. If you support this work and you want to help do it monetarily, click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month, or you can go over to my even better option, which is patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I love and appreciate you very much. I am thrilled and honored, blessed beyond measure to have you on this journey with me. And I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another. Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring the Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving The Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy, and your mom. your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make the Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.